by September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
I was like millions of people, waiting, watching for the exciting announcement RFK promised. The big one, the one where he said we'd finally hear about the cause of autism. And behold, the day came.
I think we found an answer to autism. How about that? We're going to be talking in the Oval Office in the White House about autism.
Trump stepped in saying there would be a special announcement the very next day. I went online, waiting. They said it would start at 4, but it dragged to 5, and I sat there the whole hour, staring at the screen, waiting to hear what news they were about to drop. And lo and behold, he announced it. He announced what was the big thing that caused autism. Kind of surprised me, but check it out.
Today, the FDA will issue a physician's notice about the risk of acetaminophen during pregnancy and begin the process to initiate a safety label change. Our research has revealed that folate deficiency in a child's brain can lead to autism.
Acetaminophen, is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good.
There were no signs of any shyness or doubt in what the president said. He wanted everybody to know exactly how he felt about Tylenol.
All right, I'll say it. It's not good. But with Tylenol, don't take it. And don't give it to your child after your child is born. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take it.
And Trump continues, going in on vaccines, warning parents about giving kids one big cocktail at once.
But I think when you go for the shot, you do it over a 5-time period. You take it in smaller doses, and they pump so much stuff into those beautiful little babies, it's a disgrace.
Then he goes on to reveal his questionable youth as a rich kid.
And then hepatitis B is sexually transmitted. So I would say wait till the baby is 12 years old. Sexually transmitted. You don't have to give it to the baby when the baby's 2 years old. Hepatitis B, again, that's sexually transmitted. And we think you should wait. I think you should wait till 12. You know, I'm just making these statements from me. I'm not making them from these doctors because...
But the biggest and most important part to me, and to a lot of parents watching, was the treatment. That's when they mentioned Leucovorin.
I'm also here to announce good news. Today, the FDA is filing a Federal Register notice to change the label on an exciting treatment called prescription Leucovorin. It's a fairly established, mature pathway. Again, we have a duty to let doctors and the public know we are going to change the label to make it available. 2/3 of kids with autism symptoms had improvement, and some marked improvement.
And they started breaking it down with some real basic science.
You know, autism may also be due to a autoimmune reaction to a folate receptor on the brain, not allowing that important vitamin to get into the brain cells.
Our research has revealed that folate deficiency in a child's brain can lead to autism.
Honestly, I was shocked that this wasn't discovered a long time ago. So I jumped to my computer, started digging into it. And what I found was very surprising. It seems like Tylenol has already posted warnings about the risks of taking it during pregnancy. And the studies back it up. Harvard, Columbia, Johns Hopkins, it's all there. And then the icing on the cake. What really caught my attention was that the administration created an autism action plan. And right under their second point, it says, the FDA will act to establish the first recognized therapeutic, Leucovorin, for children with cerebral folate deficiency and autistic symptoms.
What if you've been missing something? What if some of the most severe autism cases
Not only does it not look like they're being misleading about Tylenol, but I have never heard CFD be mentioned by any health professional or organization I have ever encountered. And trust me, I have looked into CBD, THC, stem cell research, supplements. I've never heard of Leucovorin.
So my son just started Leucovorin for the first time. In case you haven't been paying attention, that was the other drug that was mentioned when they were talking about this Tylenol fiasco, which, put a pin in that. We really should be talking about Leucovorin. My son is 5 years old and he's nonverbal, low-functioning autistic. He wasn't always this way though. Up until about 1.5 years, 2 years old, my son knew words, a lot of words. He couldn't say sentences, but he could say 1 or 2 words put together. And then there was an incident that I'm not allowed to speak of because of TikTok regulations. They took down the video that I tried to talk about what had happened in there, but you put the two together. Right after that, he just had a steep decline in language, and it halted, and he hadn't spoken since. He's been on this medication for less than 48 hours, and my son just spoke for the first time. My nonverbal son just spoke for the first time in over 3 years. Every day I've been praying for an answer, praying for my son to be healed. And all this time, we've just had Leucovorin sitting on the shelves. I'm telling you right now, if your child is nonverbal, if you are the parent of a nonverbal autistic child, get them on Leucovorin as soon as you possibly can, because this is the answer that we have all been praying for.
Leucovorin wasn't even on my radar until this announcement. I'm going to do some research and document everything. On the next episode, I'll dig even deeper into the research, the results, and what this could really mean for families like ours. Like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this. And I'll see you next time on Z's